Morning and welcome, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Wednesday. I hope it finds you well out there. We've got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to obviously talk a lot about KXXT today. 877-536-1360. You guys can text in any questions that you may have when it comes to KXXT coin, and I will be answering them for you as hopefully as quickly as we can and on the air. So 877-536-1360. Before we get into KXXT, we got government jobs number came out, and apparently we're supposed to throw it in the garbage. They said 130,000 jobs added in January, way more than expected. They did revise the jobs from, March to March or something like that, down by 900,000 jobs from last year. Seasonally adjusted kind of messed the whole thing up. And again, maybe there wasn't as much hiring as they expected. Non-seasonally adjusted, negative 2.649 million. So, I mean, they seasonally adjusted, I don't know, I can't do the math. My 2.9 million jobs. The unemployment rate did tick down to 4.3. So that was okay. The labor force participation rate was fractionally better. So that was kind of the big number. And then when it first came out, it was like, oh, hey, great number. And then they're like, never mind, just kidding. Wall Street's down 220. The S&P's down 4. The NASDAQ's down 75. The 10-year note is off its high. So the 10-year note is back above 4.2. 417, as everyone's kind of saying, well, we probably really didn't create any jobs. Oil's up $1 more. Iran tensions now. Gold up 30. 5,060. Silver's up over $2, almost $83. So the gold and silver markets really kind of saying, hey, doesn't matter. Big number, bad number, good number, okay number. We're in complete rally mode. The Perth Mint today has stopped all silver sales. They are sold out of everything. And I guess, hey, it makes sense taking advantage of all of these pullbacks. Right now, the big sale here at Patriot today, $20 gold pieces, $52.95. And then for everybody out there, listen, it is a very, very good time to trade, especially for those of you that are sitting with huge gains. Remember, we went over tax implications last week, right? So you guys are on your own out there. They took away pretty much the vast majority of all reporting requirements, but you are on your honor. If you want to reset your clock, trading's a good way to do it, whether you trade gold for silver or silver for gold. We will give you a fantastic deal if you decide that that is what you would like to do. Also, if you want to sell just flat sell, and you got a lot that you want to sell, partner with us. What does that mean? That just means you get better pricing. Whatever it is that you're selling, maybe you've got a ton of gold. Maybe you've got a ton of silver, and you know, hey, listen, I got things I'm going to do this year, right? I'm gonna buy that, that second home. I'm going to buy this boat, or I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to pay off my mortgage or pay off this new car. Maybe I'm going to buy a new car. You know, it's about $100,000. So if you want to partner with us, right now is a very good time to do so before things really get crazy. The higher the prices go, you guys know this now, we all know it now, the amount of squirreliness increases. So if you're any of those, I want to trade recent, man, think about this. Maybe you bought $20 gold pieces at $300. $10 piece, I don't know, $200. $5 pieces at $125. And you want to trade for silver and reset. Now you got your silver at $100+. Yeah. Pretty good idea. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592. You never know what's going to walk through the door next. I do have one other item, and then we're going right into Texas coin. I have 4 ounces of palladium. 4. They're going to be spot on palladium. You know what? No. Spot right now, $1,710 for palladium. I've got 4 ounces. They're $1,700 a piece, but I only have 4 of them at 800-951-0592. But let's get into it. We had we had the biggest call biggest call of the year. It's only February. But probably the biggest call since I've been involved in this project. Talking about Texas coin, and now our second coin, our sister coin, Iskander. Two things. The Iskander signups, they will start Thursday, tomorrow. However, after 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's kind of like, I don't know, the midnight crypto time, for lack of a better term. So you cannot sign up until after 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. There is a Colorado meeting tonight at the radio station at 6 p.m. So I'm sure Mike will be going over some of those things. If you want to sign up, you can go to the website, iskandercoin.com, ISKANDER coin.com. So pretty simple. And you can follow the step-by-step instructions if you are, it's not hard. But you guys can do that on your own. Just put me in as the sponsor. But a lot of you are like, hey, you know what? Wait a minute. I may need some hand-holding. We'll be available to answer questions today, tomorrow. or you can obviously wait until Friday and sign up with us. It's not too complicated. If you want to pay via check, they have ACH set up. Basically, what you're going to do is pretty much you text a copy of a voided check to Texas Coin, and that's all you really in the amount that you're going to do. How many seats you're going to buy? They've got some stretch programs that we can tell you about and educate you about. There are 293 founders so far. In other words, 293 people ponied up at least $27,000 to be part of the first mining. So the mining's been going on, 10 days or so? Something like that. I don't know exactly. I can't remember the exact date. But I want to say it'll be 10 days tomorrow. Each person was getting about 9 to 9.5 coins a seat. Christine is saying that it's the website is showing today or tonight that it's going to open, so I'll check into it. But I believe that it's tomorrow. But listen, guys, I know that some of you are disappointed. Well, gosh, Texas only, I think it's 78, 80 cents today. I've got huge updates today. I've told you what I've been doing. I've been buying Texas Coin all along. I went and ponied up $81,000 to get into Iskander. So it kind of shows you where I'm at. Now, again, I've been partial to some information that wasn't public knowledge, but I will just tell you any report out there that we don't have a lot of money or any of that stuff, or it's all nonsense. We are very well capitalized on both projects. But again, when you sign up, couple of things to note. If you do want to pay with Texas Coin, they will give you a value of $1 up until Texas is worth more than $1. So if you want to use some Texas Coin to buy in, you can absolutely do so. As an example, I went into the market and bought Texas Coin. Bought it at 70 cents and got $1 for it. So you have that option. You can use existing Texas Coin in your wallet. We can help you do those things. Now, I get it. If some of you are like, gosh, I don't know. I don't want to go in guns a-blazing and whatnot. I think you're going to change your mind. But I would recommend at least get yourself a seat, the $995. At least get yourself a seat. Let's go through why. So we were in Dubai for the last week. We had incredible meetings. Now, I know a lot of you may be like, gosh, we probably overdid the spending on Texas Coin, right? We're sponsoring this event and that event, and we did all these trips and stuff, and yeah, it was wasteful. I think you probably are going to rethink that. The one thing that became clear and Bobby Stripp. And by the way, right now he's in Hong Kong because we're sponsoring a big coin event there right as we speak. A lot of high-level people made it very clear to us. You guys think you're small. And I think the analogy they used is Texas Coin's an elephant hiding behind a peanut. Right? Where people have heard of us. Plenty of people have heard of us. And I know there's the haters out there, but believe me, they're in the minority. They really are. The project is no longer a garage project. Listen, we are a global player with global expectations. That was kind of the biggest thing out there. We are moving forward. We have a $15 million growth strategy that we are initiating. Like I said, we've got plenty of capital. Luna PR is the company that is going to be handling our PR stuff now. So we'll be out there actively shooting down some of these haters. But really, I shouldn't even say that. Probably I don't care. But getting all the great things that are happening with Texacoin and Iskander and others out there. We are in process of finalizing all of our licensing for Iskander. That has gone extremely well. On top of our marketing campaign, one of the biggest things that happened in Dubai is we have partnered with a company called MaliPay, which just means money pay. We put in, it's $1 million investment. It's for NFC payments. What is NFC payments? Well, that's how you, credit card, debit card, right? Wristbands, you name it. Let me explain to you guys what's happening. And I hope you understand when we start talking about utility, when we start talking about, I've been telling you, the cavalry's coming. This is the biggest piece of it. One, we have an equity stake in MaliPay. Global executive rights to their base IP for our vertical. In other words, we are involved in enhancing their systems that they already have. This is a 16-team development team. For the next 4 months, they'll only be working on Layer 2 for Texacoin. We have put 10 weeks. We think we will be go live for Layer 2 in 10 weeks. We will start signing incredible amounts of Layer 2 contracts. We are literally right at the doorstep. We have ordered 1 million NFC tap pay cards. Right? So that's when you go in, you got your card, because you've got your downtown digital dollar in it. You go to pay, they got the credit card terminal there, you just tap it. Just tap it. 1 million wristbands for the fairs and festivals. This just to get started, guys. 2,000 terminals. So here's what's really cool. When we go to all of these businesses, we just hand them the terminals. Here you go. And you can do everything on those terminals. You can take credit cards, debit cards, this card, that card. And you can also take the NFC tap cards. By the way, here's the best part about this. Ready? Everybody else that does this, they need to take, well, I shouldn't say, I think Visa and MasterCard logos on these cards. So even if you're paying with crypto, Visa and MasterCard were getting the cut. Not with downtown digital dollars. Yeah, no cut necessary. But wait, there's more. Stay with us.
Yes, ma'am.
800-951-0592. That is the toll-free number to Patriot. $20 gold, $52.95. Gold's up 40 plus now, 5,070. Got a bad feeling it's going to, well, anyway, keep waiting. Silver's up $3, almost now $84. I have 4 ounces of palladium under spot at $1,700. I've only got 4 of those. And again, great time to trade. Reminder, there's a Colorado Texas meeting tonight, 6 p.m. at the radio station. Iskander officially signing up starts one day, 7 hours and 25 minutes from now. But going back to here's what I just told you. Layer 2 is going to be ready ahead of schedule. 10 weeks, it could be sooner. 10 weeks, though. Full functionality. No Visa, no MasterCard, no bank, no fees, none of that stuff. On top of that, we have a great partner who is based out of Dubai, who, by the way, loved the wrinkles that Bobby said, hey, no, you're not quite there. You need to do this, that, the other. Yeah, we loved it. We are talking to the authority in Dubai, the tourism authority in Dubai, about doing a digital dollar program there. Interesting. Also, we are in the process of getting our MSB licensing for downtown digital dollars. What does that mean? Well, you got to do it right. So we've applied and are applying in 22 other states besides Texas. That's where we're going to start. So we're going to start out and have licensing to essentially do a couple of things. Number one, make sure, we have all the anti-money laundering stuff in place. You got to have that stuff and be licensed to engage in financial activities such as money transfers, currency exchanges, stuff like that. A lot of this, somebody like check cashing. We're not doing that, but we will be fully licensed. That is not cheap. I want to say, most states you got to have a bond of $500,000. So, but we will be, we think, in 10 weeks, we'll be ready to operate downtown digital dollars, one of our layer 2s, pretty much in around half of the country, and we provide everything. We'll provide the hardware, we'll provide the cards, we'll provide the wristbands. If you want your hardware with printers, great, here's a printer. If you don't want a printer, here's one without a printer. It is a gigantic win for Texacoin, because that is the utility that we've been talking about, and it's even better than we hoped. And now we have a partner in Dubai that is also vested in us. This is as we're being going global here. Now we have a company where hey, we're in this together. They've got a fantastic developmental team that now is going to be helping us with our development. I can't emphasize how big of a win this is. And the fact that people, so many, I'll give you an example. So I told you about the Dubai Authority. For those of you in crypto, you know Ledger. Ledger is kind of like the ultimate cold storage, the ultimate wallet. I shouldn't say cold storage, the ultimate wallet out there. It's like the best of the best, and you have to have permission to have your crypto be allowed on their wallet. They rejected us last year. The other day in Hong Kong, Bobby and the CEO of Ledger sat down. And the CEO of Ledger is saying, hey, let's take another look at this. Let's stay in contact. Matter of fact, they've got meetings scheduled. We'll see where that goes. But this is what I'm telling you guys. We are bigger than we thought. And again, for most of us, like, let me tell you, if I didn't know, before I got on this project, I didn't know who Ledger was or what Ledger was. I don't know. They're big. Really big. In addition to that, the Dubai coin Iskander is going to be regional. And what we mean by that is any Middle Eastern countries can decide to join us. And, the goal would be, hey, this is the Middle Eastern coin. We've got mines in Dubai. We've got mines in all over the Middle East and countries that want to participate. Well, guess what? We already had our second Middle Eastern country say, hey, we want in on Iskander. So Dubai was the first, part of the United Arab Emirates. Jordan and Oman, they have signed to build a mega mine for Iskander in Oman, Jordan. This is the first of many. We are in active discussions with Latin America, Africa, Asia. We have now decided, at first we were only going to do 4 regions. We're going to make it 5. So the mine, when it's all built out globally, will have a 600 million mega hash mine. But the biggest thing is the utility is going to be global. We'll be back right after. 800-951-0592. Gold's up 50 plus now. Last day here, 52.95, guys. Get as many as you can. Silver, $84. Yeah, get ready. By the way, huge backwardation in China today. That just means there's no inventory. We told you what's going to happen. You guys get it. Palladium, I got those 4 ounces still. Are you guys not listening?
Yeah, let me jump
17,
in on that.
17, 18 on Palladium. I'm giving it to you for $1,700. Look, it's $18 below spot.
We have the text at the crypto meeting here at the radio station tonight. Some days I don't stay super late to meet with you guys, but on Wednesdays and on Fridays I can meet with you guys late to pick up the metals. So you could come over to the crypto meeting before the crypto meeting if you're not interested, or you can come during the crypto meeting. You can buy the Palladium right now, today. So, and it's great to have you. It's a good thing that Joe and I have each other when we're doing the radio shows, because I got a little extra busy, and I decided to get some of you guys called in because I finally got some of the Silver Eagles shipped in. I have another shipment coming. Hopefully it'll get the rest of you guys going and get you all called in.
It's been slow.
It's been slow. So Joe's holding down the fort while I buy the Palladium for you guys to purchase. I mean, it's right here. You can buy it today. This is one of the things that doesn't have to ship. This is $1,718 worth of metal that you can come and pick up today. So I highly suggest if you can get palladium. What a great time to buy palladium. It was so high and kind of overpriced for those years when things were a little slower when we were selling metals. And then when things get rocking and rolling, palladium's got this really good price, doesn't it, Joe? And we don't deal with a lot of this, so it's an opportunity, Joe.
We call it the other metals. Anytime we've got platinum or palladium and we sell it on the air, we're giving it away. It's a giveaway. This is a gift. Take advantage of it. But as we, again, continue to focus on what is next, huge developments out of Dubai and really into Hong Kong. Right? Sitting down with the CEO of Ledger, that's no joke. And that wasn't oh my God, the Ledger CEO is giving a talk. No. This was one-on-one. We are global, and we're going to act like we're global. We're putting our big boy pants on. Remember, right now, you cannot get into Iskander if you're not in the Texas coin. If you're not a Texas coin miner, can't sign up. Just that simple. For those of you, and I know, right? Hey, gosh, the price, it's been disappointing, right? We had a path to 16, and of course, some people took profits. They didn't want to wait for whatever reasons that they were. And of course, everyone's like, oh, see this, that. Guys, 16 was never the goal. We want to be one of the biggest cryptos in the world. That's been the goal. And you can only do it with utility. And we literally, Bobby said, hey, did we get lucky? I don't know. I guess. But what a perfect scenario that walked through the door. This speeds up everything by years. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? We knew by June we were going to be having downtown digital dollar rollouts. We'd already signed some contracts. But now, with Molly Pay behind us, we have all of it. We have the complete solution, from the terminals to the cards to the bracelets. We can literally, crawl, walk, run. We go right to running because we have everything we need on top of the software development team. This is an incredible turn, incredible news on top of, think about it, right? Shoot, Bobby was only in Dubai for like 4 or 5 days. We get this deal done. Oh, by the way, Jordan Oman says, yeah, hello, hey, guys, can you build some mines over here? Can we be in Iskander? Yep, sure can. Sure can. I mean, are we going to, be in Saudi Arabia? Are we going to be in Kuwait? Are we going to be, in Iraq? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I don't know. I know this. Latin America, Africa, Asia, they're all coming, but all of that pales in comparison to the partnership we have now with Molly Pay and Layer 2 technology. 10 weeks, guys. What does that put us in? The rest of February, March, April. We think by May we are going to unleash downtown digital dollars to a scale most people thought would be impossible. You know what? I'll be honest. Until last week, it probably wasn't possible. It's not now. And that is why I think, even if, if you're on the fence, throw $9.95. You can always do more later. If you haven't signed up for Texas, I just checked, 80 cents. kind of bottomed out here as we thought it would. Get on board. Again, you can get in for $995 for both projects, each, right? Not total, but each. 800-951-0592, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason wrapping up this Wednesday. Gold's up over $50 here, 5,080. $20 gold pieces, $52.95. Guys, I can't stress this enough. It's a great time to trade, whether it's gold for silver or silver to gold, and reset your price points. Silver up over $3, approaching $4, $84. We had those 4 ounces of platinum. If we still got them, I think we do. Platinum right now is $1,717. So these 4 ounces, $1,700. So below spot at 800-951-0592. And just to give you an idea about these revisions, they took jobs down. They said 2025 jobs only average 15,000 a month. Are you kidding me? What? I don't know. I mean, most of the months now apparently were negative, not positive. So who knows? The jobs data is a mess. But someone did ask a question. Hey, Joe, why do they have to be different coins instead of just different mines? So in other words, yes, you're going to get, when Iskander will have its own cold storage wallet coins. And the reason, it's a legal reason. That's really how it works. So Dubai, they are much more established crypto-wise. They have pretty easy regulations. But one of the things is before you can distribute coins, you have to have a licensed dealer, which, again, we're working on Binance to be that licensed dealer for us. So legally, they it's the Iskander coin goes to Iskander wallets. That's just good question, because, wouldn't that be great? Hey, just slap it on my, of course, that would make it hard to keep track, right? You'd probably be like, how much of this and that do I have? But you will get, everything will be separate. We launch April 20-something, I forget the exact date, on the exchanges, and launch in Dubai. Once that launch date hits, everyone will get their cold storage wallet coins for Iskander. Good question. Yeah, that was one of those things where, I get it, man. It's like, gosh, now I gotta have separate wallets for these, and I'm wondering, at the end of this, if you did all 6 projects, are you going to have 6 different wallets? My guess is probably, right? So, just something that you throw it in the safe and forget about it until you need to do it. But here's the great thing. If you know how to buy and sell Texas coin, you'll automatically know how to buy and sell all the rest of them, because it's the same. We'll be on, pretty much, the same exchanges, and the same rules will apply, and all of those things. So that's the biggest part, right? If you haven't done the mini classes here in Phoenix or learned it in Colorado, know how to buy and sell the coin. That's probably the biggest thing. I think people are going to be shocked. Just an extra $10,000 a day of buying will drive Texas coin higher every single day. We really don't have as much selling as people think. But anyway, there you go.